Good to meet you. I'm afraid I never got a copy of your CV. What's your name again?
Tamika Dembo. Good to meet you, Dean Todd.
Wow. Tamiko. That's a really odd name. Where are you from anyway?
It's Tamika. And I'm from Dallas.
No, I mean originally. You sure don't look like a Texan.
My grandparents came from Zimbabwe. But I was born in Dallas.
So do you have your green card yet?
I'm a U.S. citizen, Dean Todd.
Oh. It must be one of those Dream Act things. I get it. Well, you'll find I'm a very tolerant person.
I'm glad to hear that, Dean Todd.
And I'm very multicultural. I've been to Epcot.
That's really good to know. Could we talk a bit about the job?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I'm all about the job. Which job are you interviewing for again?
The English literature position.
That's great. We really need a faculty member who speaks English as a second language.
Dean Todd, I was born in Dallas.
You're kind of repeating yourself, Tamara.
Tamika.
Right. And do you have a college degree?
I have a PhD from Harvard.
That's great. Howard is a very good school.
Harvard. It's Harvard, Dean Todd.
Of course. You were a foreign exchange student there.
I'm a citizen. A U.S. citizen, Dean Todd. Can we please talk about the position?
Absolutely. What type of English position is this again?
19th century British literature.
That's very interesting. So what would you be teaching? I mean, which courses exactly?
I was really hoping you could tell me that, Dean Todd.
Well, to come me, that's really more of a chair decision. I'm not a micromanager.
If I could teach anything I wanted, I'd love to teach Austen, Dickens, and Eliot.
That sounds like a plan. What about research?
I've got a major article on George Eliot coming out next year in the PMLA.
I can't say I know that journal. Is it a new one?
No, a very old one. It's one of the most prestigious journals in my field.
Okay, if you say so. Do you have any big grant applications coming up? Our college could really use the indirect costs.
Dean Todd, my field is in the humanities. There aren't very many opportunities for big grants with large indirect costs.
Well, I'm sure you can find some if you really start looking. We'll make that a goal for your pre-tenure review. Well, Tahomi, I really enjoyed meeting you. I certainly hope you'll take the job if it's offered.
I'm very glad I had a chance to have this interview with you, Dean Todd. It's told me a lot about the position and what it's like to work here.
Well, we do like to make a good first impression, Tarani. Goodbye. And welcome to our country.
Goodbye, Dean Todd.
It's Todd Karamba. A little word of advice. Always be sure to get people's names right in an interview.
Sheesh.